About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Mariners, shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Hard liner towards short, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second is Cano, headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Nelson Cruz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 12 hits in 33 at-bats. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Right fielder Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hernandez is ready. Here it is on 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Mitch Haniger
sends that one out of play for strike one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge sprinting after it into the stands. He got it.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Mike Zunino.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First baseman
Greg Bird is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Todd Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. And that'll bring up Ben.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bird is calling for it, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 1 for 5. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right side. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8. Designated
Here's
hitter,
Chase Headley.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. 2 down. At the plate, Starlin Castro. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Hernandez looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
So a strong inning there. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Robinson Cano.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Nelson Cruz now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. He just, oh, man, he had good timing.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Brett.
Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. There to take it is Alonso, one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary
The pitch.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a hard liner to short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Frazier is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Number 3, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Standing in, Greg Bird. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Greg Bird is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Didi Gregorius runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ben Gamble.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. The tag and the digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Utley.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go. Here's Robbie Cano now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Robinson Cano.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He had a sac fly earlier. Line towards center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 15.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. See the speed. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dyson going back to the track. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mitch Haniger.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing. He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Runners off for second. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 0-2. He'll try it again from first. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Third baseman, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a little tapper. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. But he'll be in there easily. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Hernandez comes set. 1-2 on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Chase Headley would be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So he's through 8. Great shot there at the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge. Set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx.
Leading off for Seattle.
First delivery to him on the way. Ben Gamel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. On its way is pitch number 75. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Gerard Dyson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That was terrific. You always hear, keep your hands inside the base.
Gene Segura standing in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In comes Judge. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. And he scores on a daring steal of home. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up. In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR? A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The 0-1 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and 2 now. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now the pitch. His history with Jake Arrieta, 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Bryant makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Seattle. Still score. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ben Zobrist is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Addison Russell is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. A bare hand play by Cano. What a play. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez trying to get there, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Arrieta's ready. Here's the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you. Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's got 2 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Segura fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, second.
Here's Javier Baez.
Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's running again. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No one out with a runner at second. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Goes to third with it. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away. And that's a tough pill to swallow. One gone. Runner's on his way to third. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-2. Here it comes. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, with a runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Third baseman
digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. He popped out in his first trip. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Mitch Haniger would be next.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fouled back. Arrieta sets. Here's the 1-2. in the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. 1-1, here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a miss at a ball down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bryant is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It remains. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yonder Alonso.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs,
he's 0 for 1 thus
catcher,
far.
number 40.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the sinking fastball, called strike three, and that's out number one. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Zobrist.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch?
Here's Addison Russell as he rips it on the ground to second. Segura for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Dan, Harold, and I are back in Seattle. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Gerard Dyson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Gene Segura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1 and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
But a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1 and 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Zobrist on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Javier Baez.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weakly hit towards first. Rizzo gloves it, and he is out on the tag.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends. In now is John Jay, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, they've been able to shut.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
Hit sharply on the ground. There's Baez. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number
Here now
3.
is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded, foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning. Ben Gamble stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
This now is hit the 2nd. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now digging in and looking for more, fielder, Ben Zobrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Dyson moving in. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Too low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Gerard.
And the first pitch here is below
0-1.
the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he's retired, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marin ready once again. Kyle Schwarber, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot.
He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The M's win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Jake Arrieta takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score.